Send it up for the dunk, and he gets it.
Goes to the basket. You know she's going to finish.
Half-court shot. Oh, my goodness. They're still in it, buddy. Way downtown for the lead, and she got it. Wow. And the exclamation point on the game with a dagger here in the fourth. This is going down as a classic. Oh, what a shot. And I don't care if you called it or not. That's how you win. Number 23, TJ Brown, also in for the first time. Both these teams playing a lot of guys here. Another three ball, no good. Taylor with the rebound, and we're going to get Rookert over the top. Quincy's first. Foul starting to add up here for both teams. We'll see if they can keep that same intensity that they came out with, both squads. Looking to trap Marion. He gets through it. He gets through three guys and finds a guy. Oh, I don't believe what I just saw. Bank still open late on Friday night from the corner. TJ Brown, you couldn't do that again in a horse game if you tried it 50 times, but he'll take it. And I mean quick release, like it was a hot potato. Gets the Orangemen back within one. And obviously Will Potts has got a license to shoot. He's got 4 threes off already. That one he had more time. Took too much time on that one. We'll come back the other way. Rookert coast to coast, no. Taylor with the rebound. And if they're going to win the Orangemen, Taylor's going to have to keep doing a good job on the glass because Ellet does have a little bit of a mismatch. Nice job by Taylor not picking up his second foul. Instead, they're going to get Trevor Ingram on the reach. Takai Bedford into the ball game for the first time. He'll shoot 2. As the Falcons look for their first point of the second quarter. Yeah, you got to rack that corner bank 3. Like to see it on slow-mo a few times. Lamar Dampier back in, as well as Zevin Gatson in with those 2 dunks and 2 fouls. Bedford tries to split the pair. And that's going to be no good with a lane violation. So unfortunately, a 1 for 6 from the line so far for the Falcons has kept this one a little bit closer than it could be. We got a particle on the floor. We'll re-trigger the inbounds. Firestone stays man-to-man. Marion just looking to take off the dribble. He does so, can't get it to go. Good offensive rebound, and the stick back up and good in traffic for Brandon Knowles. Orangemen back up by 1. Seesaw battle thus far. Kennerly from way downtown, and Firestone's kind of gone cold shooting the basketball. Falcons knocked down 2 threes in the first quarter, but already in 2 minutes about 0 for 4 here in the second. Three ball the other way. And memo to both teams, it's okay to shoot it inside the three-point line. I know that's not modern basketball, but Cannerly had a seam, gets in the seam though. And they just surround in the corner. Swarming defense by the Orangemen. They force the 4th turnover for the Falcons. It's about the best aggressiveness I've seen on the defensive end by the Orangemen. Marion with that quick first step off the dribble, but great help Shot blocked, will go the other way. And there's a good foul, clean and hard. Went for the ball, but Gatson kind of slowed up in the second. He's going to dunk that one to kind of get the high bounce, and it gave T.J. Brown a chance to catch up and take the foul. It'll force Gatson to go to the line to shoot 2. Gatson gets the first point of the second quarter for the Falcons. Into the ball game for the first time, number 11, Eric King for the Orangemen. Gatson nothing but net on the second one. Firestone back up by 1. Swarming defense. And Falcons force the turnover. The other way, no. In traffic, Kamani Jones got a board. Thought he might have went over the top. Instead, they're going to get Jackson Taylor with a big second foul for the Orangemen. Kamani Jones doing his thing on the offensive glass. And he also drills his first point. Taylor will come out with those 2 personals. And now we'll see what the Orangemen can do on the defensive glass, because Taylor was kind of holding things down there. Back iron on the second, and just like that, offensive rebound. And you're going to get Brandon Knowles coming up underneath with the body. Gatson back to the line. Three for 5 already in this second quarter, as he's been very aggressive. Not settling for the long distance shot. He's going hard to the glass. Looks to split the pair, and does. Seven points now for Gatson. Full court pressure and another turnover. And a reverse, a lot of contact taken. Marion gets bumped, he's on the floor. The Falcons are swarming. Got it ahead, just in the nick of time. Falcons looking to trap now out of their zone. Man, that is a quick release. Line drive, downtown TJ Brown. His second 3, he's 2 for 3 from that downtown. Gives the Orangemen, or did they call that a 2? Nope, they gave it a 3, we're tied. Brandon Knowles picks up his second. Foul starting to add up here for the Orangemen. Jonathan White gets his first point of the second quarter. Falcons getting to line quite a bit here. they've kind of gone away from that perimeter shot and went into attack mode. That one's short-armed. Rebound goes to Mehring. Mehring on the attack, loses it but gets it back. And there's a partially blocked shot. The active defense for the Falcons making a difference here. And unfortunately, Jones came down with a rebound, but didn't have anywhere to go with it. It's called for traveling. Chris Lewis back into the ball game. He should help with some of that pressure. Mehring's going to take a break. He's been banged around out there. Timeout calls it. They look like they might have been in some trouble, Peter. Well, timeout here with 3:44. Take a quick break. Out of the timeout, we get back to action here. Orangemen triggering it in, down one. Firestone again looking to trap, and they get another turnover. Oh, the other way, you got to lay that one in. Missing the layup. Davis with the rebound. They're trying to dribble through those double teams. It's not going to bode well. Foul's going to be on the floor. They're going to get the big guy, Kamani Jones, with his second in the backcourt. 6th personal foul on the Falcons. Bonus time after this. Mehring on the drive, and he's cut off at the hole, and we're going to have a foul. And somebody lost a shoe. Yep. Took a lot of so much contact it knocked his shoe off. Peter, my shoes were my son, same thing. How does it happen? My shoes were tied around my braces. Like there's no way they could come off. Mehring rattles that one in. That's why I was the last one out of the locker room. It took me like 5 minutes to get my shoes off. I jump right out of them, Peter. So I had to tie them babies on tight. Mehring knocks them both down and actually gives the Orangemen a 1-point lead. 7 lead changes already in this one. Back to that 2-3 zone. Deep 3 ball, and that is the cardinal sin. That's in my book of pet peeves for coaching, is you don't foul the jump shooter, especially a guy shooting at 24 feet from the basket. Also in that is don't get beat deep on 3rd and 15, and also don't give up any 0-2 base hits. So that covers all 3 sports. Ganson hits the first of 3. And a good job by Gapson absorbing the contact and falling down, a la the other football players who are great at falling down, our soccer guys. You get hit, and there's a lot of injuries that don't cause them to leave games. 2 out of 3 for Ganson as he's gotten to the foul line 9 times in the second quarter. 3 ball on the other end, and it's up and down for Eric King, his first 3. Orangemen back up by 2 inside 3 minutes. Turnover is Rooker was kind of just going away from that, kind of like a change up there. It falls out of bounds. Mehring uses that screen, finds the hot hand. No. Taylor can't get the rebound. Back and running the other way is Gatson. Great pass in the corner. Everybody fooled. Can't get it to go, but gets his own rebound. That was Yates, and he loses that one on the other end. And a big block, chase down style. But the ball will stay with the Orangemen. Yates had a couple of chances, just couldn't get it to go on this end. And that's going to bring Cannerly back in the game for Yates. Oh, they missed Brown wide open. That's who they want, because he's had the hot hand, 2 for 3 from three-point range already. Although he might have been too open there. He doesn't need that much space. They're going to sneak him the other way. They gave him space, but it was a little maybe out of his range, about 28 feet. He still fired it. Had a look at it. There's not a 4-point line. Ooh, Mehring almost gets the steal and just had nowhere to go. Rooker tried to drive through a brick wall of defenders there, and he gets called for traveling. Ellet with the ball and a 2-point lead. Good first half of basketball here. Very competitive on both ends. Mehring draws the contact, and he has got a really good first step off the dribble. Foul on the ground, so he will shoot 1 plus the bonus. That's going to be Rooker's 3rd personal foul. Mehring, back iron, no good. Rebound goes to Gatson. And nobody stopped him. Coast to coast to tie it back up. Mehring doing the same thing the other way. He loses it, and the ball will go, actually stay with Ellet. That basket, Gatson now with 11 points, and we're going to bring a substitution into the ball game. That's Trevor Ingram back in. 3 ball draws nothing. Firestone back the other way. Block shot out of bounds will stay with the Falcons. So not as pretty as the second quarter. Shots aren't going in, and this guy's a little more tired. They sneak in on the back door, can't get it to go. Rebound goes to Jonathan Malador. Ingram with a good ball fake and dish inside, up and good. Nice head fake and strong finish by John Malador for his first 2 points. Ellet back up by 2 inside a minute. Three ball in the corner, that one's short. Mehring with the rebound, he'll look to come back the other way. They got numbers. That one no good by Brown. Attack the other way, and a good challenge. 4-on-4 there. And Malador will get called for the personal foul. White will go to the line to shoot 2. Ellet got to get back on defense because this team will attack you. I beg your pardon. Hubbard to the line. John White to check back in now. Hubbard to the line to shoot 2. And he knocks down the first one. Amir Hubbard looking to tie this thing back up once again, and does. His first 2 points. We'll see if Ellet holds for the last shot here. Firestone's going to try not to let him with their pressure. Mehring weaves in and out, loses his footing, but he's okay. 3 ball in the corner, no good. Rebound Kennerly. He's checking the clock and he's getting coast to coast. Nice defense to stop him. Desperation 3, not good at the buzzer. And at the half, we're right where we started, all tied with a score of 30-30 in a highly competitive one here from Firestone High School. We'll be back with first half stats and second half action. You're watching City Series basketball here on APSIS. Welcome back. Joe Pacansky, Peter George with you. As we get ready for second half action to start here, we'll go over first half stats here as we go through. 30-30 your score. Back out in that 2-3 zone. Kennerly with a deep 3 ball, and we start the way we ended. This 3 rebound was by Isaiah Harper. 3 ball, and that's partially blocked. Rebound goes to Kennerly. Fadeaway Gadsden can't get it to go. Rebound by Jones, that's his 5th, but he gets it blocked on the other end. Slice and dice can't go the other way. Rebound goes to Jackson Taylor, and up on the rim, and good. Jackson Taylor with 7 first half points. And a super quick timeout will give me a chance to go over stats. So first half stats, first of all, for the visiting Ellet Orangemen. Chase Mehring with 5 points and 3 rebounds. Chris Lewis, 2 points. John Molidor, 2 points. Eric King with 3. Jackson Taylor now with that basket has 7 points. TJ Brown with 2 threes off the bench in the second quarter with 6 points. Isaiah Harper with 5 points, and Brandon Knowles with 2 for 30 overall. Now 32 for the Orangemen. For the Falcons, they were led by Zevin Gadsden, 11 points. Quincy Rookard with 5. Will Potts with 3. Dampier and White with 2 apiece, as well as Amir Hubbard. Cam Kennerly with 3. Kamani Jones with 1. After that super quick timeout, start the third. Falcons back on the attack. They start Hubbard, Dampier. Dampier, another turnover. Gadsden, Kamani Jones, White, and Kennerly. Orangeman, 3 ball no in the quarter. Molidor with the rebound. They set Mehring, Davis, Molidor, Harper, and Taylor for the Orangemen. Big contact out front, and they're going to get the big fella trying to come through the screen. Takedown of Chris Lewis. Hard to ignore that one off the ball. That's going to be Kamani's 3rd personal foul. And that's going to bring Quincy Rookard back off the bench. So balanced scoring by the Orangemen. Taylor leads the way with 7 points. Seven for 17 from the free throw line in the first half for the Falcons. The good news is they got there. The bad news is they couldn't make enough of them. Nice rebound and finish in traffic by Isaiah Harper. He has 7. And Ellet out to a 4-point lead, their biggest of the evening. Kennerly, good job getting in the seam. Good catch inside by Rookard, but he leaves it short. A lot of contact. Ball knocked out of bounds, will stay with the Orangemen, or I'm sorry, with the Falcons. Gadsden with 5 rebounds to go with those 11 first half points. And you see the athleticism and one, and there's another highlight play for you. It was actually pretty well defended, but they let him you got to get a body into him on that cut so he can't get high like that because he was well over the rim. Great athleticism by Zevin Gadsden. And a much-needed basket for the Orangemen. It's going to be the 3rd personal foul on John Molidor. And he completes the traditional 3-point play. 14 now for Gadsden. Cuts it back to 1. Full court pressure by the Falcons, and they get the turnover. Gadsden with a strong baseball pass cross court and finishing in traffic. Cam Kennerly. Back in the lead are the Falcons with a 5-point run. And another turnover. And we're gonna have a foul in the backcourt. It's gonna be John Jackson Taylor, his 3rd personal, and he will come out. So foul trouble starting to mount up a little bit for both teams. Molidor and Taylor both with 3. Taylor stays out there with the 3. And we're going to have a moving screen. We're not going to have Maring coming through the screen. Nope. Yep, Maring. Good cause. Instead of going around the screen, he just went through it. Steamroll. His 2nd personal. Very physical game, but luckily they've called it tight enough to keep it under pretty good control. Oh, and there you get Maring on the reach, and that one hurts. And Ellet coming out really in the middle quarter is kind of in hack mode. A lot of free throws shot in the 2nd quarter by the Falcons. You got to make this Falcons team shoot from the outside, I think. Not let them shoot, but make them shoot. And they said, sure. Lamar Dampier said, okay, you want me to shoot? I'll shoot. I'll knock it down. Back in the lead are the Falcons, up by 4. Ties their biggest lead of the ball game. And they're going to get Maring again. That's his 2nd offensive foul. He can put the arm out, but as soon as you extend it, it becomes an easy call. And Maring with 3 fouls in less than a minute, Peter. And that's big because that puts him down for probably the rest of the quarter with those 4 fouls just like that. Had 1 to start the 3rd. Kennerly with the floater, he gets it to go. And the Falcons are hot right now at home. 7 for Kennerly. Quickly the other way. Shot up and no good. Dampier with the rebound. Falcons back on the attack. They go 1 more pass, hit the open guy, and that would have been a timeout for sure if that goes down. Good offensive rebound by White. And Coach saw trouble in the corner, so he calls a timeout. So Falcons with the ball and the lead, right where they want to be here, up 40-34. I want to let you know, telecast ready to come out this week on APSIS include girls action, North Vikings and the Ellet Orangemen. The Lady Orangemen leading the way in the City Series. And on the boys' side, also North Vikings and Kenmore Garfield. as we have a flip-off session and a back hamstring for good measure. Always gets the crowd excited here in the Falcons' nest. Well, on a positive note, these two teams battling hard each night. They're third and fourth place respectively in the series. Dominated on the boys' side again this year by the Bookville Griffins and the East Dragons. Those two teams made deep tournament runs last year and looking to do the same again. And Firestone has come out of the locker room a different team. And Gatson knew that was in. It was like I was playing with him at the playground. He's like, that's in, and just kind of posed, and he knew it. Biggest lead of the night for the Falcons, and the Orangemen need a basket desperately. But instead, they almost turn it over, and we're going to have a jump ball, but it will stay with the Orangemen. And you can see the Falcons right now, they just sense it. Yeah, is Evan Gatson trying to leave no doubt in the middle quarters who's going to be your APSIS player of the game. He's now up to 17 points, the only player in double figures. And it's been the defense has been the difference here in the third quarter. The defensive intensity by the Falcons. Ellet's trying to match it, but they've done it with fouls. The Falcons are playing nasty defense and not getting any fouls called. In and out we go, and they run through the screen. We're going to have another foul off the ball. And some people are asking, why are they calling so many fouls? Well, we got guys getting steamrolled on screens. And if you don't call it, my son had a game last night. It's in like the 30s, and it's a bloodbath, you know. They're bumping guys at half court. And you're wondering why the game gets so sloppy. That one's short. Good rebound. And a big stick back basket by Jackson Taylor. It was danger time for the Orangemen. They needed that bad. Taylor with 9 now. Cuts that lead back to 7, and the Orangemen desperately need a stop or two. And they're not defending the 3-ball. Wide open looks. That's Dampier with his second 3-ball of the third quarter. And you can see the danger. Coach Fisher going to roll the dice here and bring Maring in with those 4 fouls with 2:47 left in the third. And Maring instantly rewards his coach for putting him in, getting a big 2 points. He's just got to be smart on the defensive end. And that one, a little bit of a heat check 3, but the big fellow with the offensive rebound, he can't get the stick back. And they wanted a foul on that end. They don't get it. Ellet back on the attack. Just one too many passes there. We're going to have a jump ball, but it will go back to the Falcons. Orangemen trail by 8. They're going to bring a little bit three-quarter court pressure. Eric King back into the ball game along with Trevor Ingram. Coach Fisher keeps mixing those lineups, trying to find the right combination. Not sure who that one was to. A guy in the stands saying, shoot it. I think he was about to shoot it because it came right to him. Turnover, Falcons. It was so off you might have thought it was tipped. That was a quarterback feeling the pressure and just throwing that one away to avoid the sack. Sort things out there. Guy came from out of bounds, I believe. So turnover back to the Falcons. Ingram had a piece, couldn't get it. And if you're Ellet, you just need to withstand this hot streak by the Falcons and hope they start missing shots. This contest. Almost a turnover there. But Dampier kept it just long enough. And good defense by the Orangemen. They get a turnover, Marion the other way. And a lot of contact, could have went either way. He wanted a foul, but it could even went on him almost. If Potts hits the deck there, maybe a charge, maybe the third one. Marion jump stops there. He's got a little 10-footer. As is, ball will go back to the Falcons. And Kennerly going to check back in. Hey now. Kennerly back in, as well as Markel Yates. High-low action, another turnover, back-to-back possessions with a turnover for the Falcons. And the problem is for the Orangemen is they can't hold on to the pumpkin as well. Twelve turnovers now for Ellet. Falcons with 10 of their own. Nice backdoor cut. Got away with the travel, but not with stepping out of bounds. And the Falcons got to be frustrated here because they've had a chance to build a double-digit lead, and they haven't got a shot off in the last 4 possessions. Marion grabs it. And you're going to have a foul, yep. He had good position, but he reached. Don't need to reach. Only the third personal on the Falcons and the first on Potts. Free ball is no good. Good rebound in traffic. And wisely, Knowles, if he just stands there, they're going to call it jump ball, but he gets it up and draws the foul on Jones, where if he keeps those hands straight up, maybe doesn't get that 4th personal, which he just drew. So Knowles to the line, and really a bad third quarter for Ellet. They got a chance to cut this thing back to 6. In and out, and no. Number 25, Jacob Cox into the ball game for the first time for the Orangemen. And that one sticks. 7 seconds left in the quarter. Token pressure. And banged home at the buzzer. That will be good And White uses the glass from just inside the three-point line to beat the buzzer and put the Falcons up by 9 after 3 quarters of play. It's Firestone with an 18-point third quarter. 48 and Ellet 39. Fourth quarter action, and it's crunch time here for Ellet. Try to get back in this one, down 9. They got the starting lineup back in. There's going to be a kickball violation. We'll stay with Ellet. Starting 5 in for the Orangemen. Merring, Lewis, Molidor, Taylor, and Harper. Nice cut. I didn't think that was out on him, but I guess ref had a better view than I. Kennerly for 3, nope. Taylor with a rebound. Fastball. Ball knocked out of bounds. Will stay with the Orangemen. Things have gotten sloppy here in the second half. Fatigue is set in a little bit. Got to hit it. A good look, can't get it to go. Another offensive rebound for the Orangemen, kind of keeping them in the game. Ingram in the corner, and he gets it 3, his first of the ball game to fall, and cuts the lead back to a half dozen. Again, second shot opportunity. Ingram created it and then cashed it in. Puts a little more pressure on. Firestone to answer. Kennerly can't get it to go. Taylor with a good box out, his 6th rebound. Nice look, but an even better block. And Firestone now out on the break, 3-on-1. They can't finish on the other end. Molidor with the rebound. Ellet out and running. They're on 2-on-1. Great pass. And they can't finish. Team's just not finishing. Dampier in and out. And there's a turnover on the other end. Run out the other way. 3 ball, but he's not set. Molidor got fouled. He got held. Will stay with the Orangemen. A flurry of action there, but nothing going down. Number 15, Rookert, back into the ball game. Rookert in with those 4 personal fouls. Merring's been playing with 4 for Ellet. Molidor just bouncing all over the place. Turnover. Rookert the other way. Back into the ball game, and 2 big points for Quincy. First 2 points of the fourth quarter. Trying to heat it up is Ingram. He gets another one off, and he's fouled. And he will shoot 3. So now we've seen both teams do that. If Ingram hits that shot not even being squared up, you're in trouble, right? Make him hit that shot. One out of 2 here for Ingram. Markel Yates back in the ball game. Ingram hits 2 out of 3, cuts the lead back to 6. Gatson coast to coast, he tried to posterize it, can't get it, but a great offensive rebound by Hubbard, who didn't give up on the play. He'll go to the line to shoot 2. Gatson tried to go with the highlight of the year right there in statement. Hubbard, again, a big offensive rebound there in a stick back. Taylor is going to go to the bench real quick with that 4th personal foul. I'm sure they won't have him out long. Rebound on the other end by Maldor. Ball's taken out of Maring's hands. Gatson the other way. He goes to the hole, out of control. But ball is going to be on the end line. It's going to stay. Big 3 ball there. Amir Hubbard, who's got the last 4 points for the Falcons, and makes it a 10-point lead. Rebound quickly the other way, knocked out of bounds, will stay with the Falcons. Inbounds, and why not? Don't leave him open. How about the 4th quarter for Amir Hubbard? 7 fourth quarter points of his 9 coming in clutch time. Biggest lead of the night for the Falcons. Maring for 3, can't get it to go. Another offensive rebound. Maring again for 3, he gets that one. Quick timeout by the Orangemen. Maring in double figures now with 10 points, cuts that lead back to 10 with 4:28 left in this one. Orangemen going to have to bring some full court pressure. Going to be tough to do though, Peter, with the foul trouble that they're saddled with. With that basket, Maring becomes the first Ellet Orangeman in double figures with 10. Jackson Taylor also with 9 points. Isaiah Harper with 7. On the other end, Zevin Gatson leads the way with his 17 points. And a huge 7-point 4th quarter so far by Amir Hubbard. It's like Gatson was the starting pitcher who led him through those middle innings. And then they brought the closer in Hubbard, who's had a great 4th quarter. 7 of their 9 points in the 4th. Back to action. Here's some pressure by the Orangemen. Firestone's done a good job with the skip passes today. Maring, you don't want to get your 5th there with a reach. And they're going to get a foul. as they cannot keep Gatson, Hubbard, and Rookert off the glass. So this time it's Gatson to the line to shoot 2 more. He's been there quite a bit tonight. He's good on the first one. $18 points, and Gatson, remember, had those first 2 quick fouls in the first half, but he's stayed out of foul trouble here. And we're gonna have another lane violation, and that's gotta make him mad when you drill the free. Guys, you don't need to move. I know I'm making it. Just relax. You don't have to jump in there early. It's going in. Looking to trap. And they do so and force another turnover. Gatson hard to the hole. He can't get it to go, but look at the activity, second shot. And that's pretty much the story here late in the ball game. Second, third attempts for Firestone, and it's getting away from him here. And that's gonna be a foul on Mehring. It's gonna be his 5th. He's gonna be done. And the key of this game was that third quarter pressure. The Firestone Falcons turned it up, and the Orangemen just have not been able to match it. Now we'll send Gatson to the line, already with 20, looking to add to it. He misses the first free throw. Gatson's also added 7 rebounds to lead the way on the glass for the Falcons. He's played point guard when they've needed him to. Whistle, but no, they counted that free throw. They're going to get a bump there by Gatson. They still had a foul to give, so not shooting yet. Eric King back into the ball game. Another throwaway. Gatson with the 360 up and good. And it's the Zevin Gatson show here. Doing it in the open floor. 23 now for Gatson. Nice take the other way. Can't get it to go, but a good offensive rebound by Taylor in the stick back. Taylor now with 11 points and 7 rebounds. Inside 3 minutes here for the Falcons as they look to get to 500 in City Series play. And they've done it without, except for one little stretch, by taking care of the basketball. Runner no good, Eric King with the rebound. King stop and pop from 19, can't get it to go. Taylor with another offensive rebound. Taylor with another offensive rebound. And that 3, no. So Ellet had some looks here, but they just couldn't get it to go. Kennerly, who has not had his best shooting night, he says, I'll take it. He's in double figures now with 10. And they're going to get a bump by Amir Hubbard. That will send King to the line to shoot 1 plus the bonus. (66-49) Falcons. runaway second half as they've outscored Ellet 30-19. First one good. Lewis has 4. To make it 5. Perfect from the free throw line. And a quick foul in the backcourt there by T.J. Brown, and that's going to send the Falcons to the line to shoot 2. That's going to send Zevin Gatson to the line. Why not? 14 times he's been to the free throw line, Peter, and you got to like that activity. Just can't get that one to go. And he's going to not kick himself too much, but he's going to be like, man, I could have had a 30-point game if I had knocked down some more free throws. Into the ball game, Chance Miller for the first time for the Falcons. Gatson adds another one to that total, 24 points. Taylor lucky has long arms. He extended him on that one. Taylor with a nice post up and score. Taylor leads the way for the Orangemen with 13, and another foul here in the backcourt by the Orangemen. Yeah, it's getting to be that point where 14 with 1:30. They'll send Rooker to the line to shoot 2. He uses every bit of the rim, and good. Rooker with 8 points. Rooker line drives both of them in. Nice stutter step by Davis, and then he swarmed. Taylor in the corner, and that one's no good. But another offensive rebound and stick back for T.J. Brown. Quick timeout by the Orangemen as they're trying to extend this thing. That will give us a chance to let you know. Again, games coming up this week. We want to mention on the girls' side, it's the Ellet Lady Orangemen and the Buchtel Griffins. You also see on APSIS, North versus Kenmore Garfield on the boys' side. Full game as well as highlights. Look for us on YouTube. Forget you can always find us on akronschools.com. Great sponsors and partnerships for the Akron Public Schools. Full court pressure by the Orangemen here. It's handled by the Falcons. And they're going to get a foul on T.J. Brown. His third. Also gives us a chance to let you know that tonight's APSIS player of the game, I don't think there's any question, Zevin Gatson, 24 points, including several highlight plays, the best, and I'm talking about him as he's shooting more free throws, so he might add to it. Make it 25 for Gatson and counting, and just showed how talented he is. You go back and watch the highlight reel, a couple dunks early on, and especially the three-point play that kind of set the tempo on the out-of-bounds play. Congratulations to the Firestone Falcons, who are a minute away from closing the door on this one and getting their record even in City Series play. And congratulations to Zevin Gatson, 26 points and counting here. Nice job into the ball game for the first time. Uriah Young, and he knows what to do. He gets himself in the books right away with 2 points. Dampier if you're Ellet, you don't want to foul there. You're in a good trapping spot, but they do. I think looking around the stands, people are like, all right, guys, stop fouling. We're good. Both teams are ready to go. It's going to send Dampier to the line to shoot 2. Make sure Peter has enough tape. Film, what do we call it nowadays? All comes down to battery life. Second one good by Dampier. Oh, nice 3 ball on the other end. And that's by Eric King. And they called this timeout just so we can kind of set you up for our next broadcast here. It's championship season. And we'll be right back here for our girls and boys championship. Our next telecast will be the girls championship. And that's going to be Firestone playing at home, right? Against the Ellet Lady Orangemen. And Ellet with that super sophomore down there, you're going to get a chance to see her play once again, but special player. She burst on the scene last year, a couple 30 spots, beautiful. And they're definitely the team to beat this year. But Ellet and Firestone on the girls' side. On the boys' side, hey, it's been decided already. It's the Bookville Griffins and the East Dragons, who have already had highly contested matchups. So they're gonna meet for like take 6 in the last 2 years, and I'm sure we'll have a packed house here that night. So next telecast though, on the ladies' side, Lady Orangemen and the Lady Falcons here, right from the nest, City Series Championship. Turnover is gonna go back to the Orangemen as they try to cut it to single digits, and why not? Should have got this guy the ball earlier. Eric King hot late, and he's got 11. 8 fourth quarter points for King. And they cut it to 9 here. But they are out of timeouts after this one, so they can't stop it other than fouling. But they're not going away quietly here. That middle stretch, only an 8-point third quarter for the Orangemen. Really, their undoing tonight. 9-point third quarter, check that. It's really been their undoing. Every other quarter has really been close, but that different. The difference in the ball game, literally, that third quarter, where Firestone outscores them by 9. And Firestone got hot with the 3 ball in that third quarter. Lamar Dampier with 2, and Gatson with a 3 ball. And neither of those guys had made a shot outside the key all night, but they kind of did it from the outside, and they got some more off turnovers too. Deep ball, that was really well defended. And actually, I think that's should have been out of bounds off of Ellet, but they wanted the foul. Fisher wants it off of them. He's lucky they didn't get a foul called. 21.2 seconds left, and they go deep, turnover. But Gatson knocks it away. Johnny on the spot. And then you're going to have a big foul on the other end with 13.1 seconds. Not getting paid by the whistle, but I see why they're blowing him. So 13.1, and Ellet can't stop it again, so you can pretty much let them score. Quincy Rookert back at the foul line again, where Firestone has been much of the night. 27 attempts already from the charity stripe. Rooker knocks the first one down. Needs this one to get in double figures. Cam Cannerly also in double figures with 10. He gets it to go. Rooker joins him in double figs. In and out we go. 3-ball is good. Trevor Ingram. And they can't stop it, and they won't foul here. And that's how we'll end it here from the Falcons' nest. It's the host Firestone Falcons 74 and the Ellet Orangemen 66. A great second half by the Falcons lead to the victory. Congratulations to them. They will go to 6-9, 5-5 now in the City Series. With the loss, the Orangemen dropped to 6-11, 5-5 in the City Series. I want to thank those that made it possible. For Ryan Rittenhouse and Peter George, who brings you all the pictures, I'm Joe Pakinski. We want to thank you for watching APSIS, where we inform, inspire, and do all these other things. We'll see you next time for City Series Girls Championship action, where it's Ellet and Firestone right here from the nest.